There was a boy who was never welcomed into the world with celebration. His birth was a reminder of shame. His presence, an embarrassment to a respected family. While other children were called sons, he was called a mistake. His name was whispered, not spoken with pride. He grew up in a house where he never truly belonged. The other children ate at the table. He ate in silence. They were introduced with honor. He was ignored. Their future was discussed. His existence was tolerated. But the deepest wound came the day his brothers stood before him and said, "You will not inherit anything from our father. You are not one of us." And just like that, he was driven out. No goodbye. No protection. No place to return to. The boy left home carrying nothing but pain, rejection, and a question that echoed in his heart. Why was I born? The wilderness years he went to a distant land, a place where broken people gathered, the rejected, the forgotten, the outcasts of society. Life there was hard. Every day was survival. No comfort. No honor. No one to defend his name. But something was happening in the wilderness. The rejection that was meant to destroy him began to shape him. The pain that should have broken him began to strengthen him. The loneliness that isolated him began to build courage within him. He learned resilience. He learned leadership. He learned to stand when no one stood for him. The rejected boy became a strong and fearless man. When the nation was in trouble. Years later, the same people who rejected him faced a crisis. Their nation was under attack. Fear filled the land. Their strong men were defeated. Their leaders had no answers. In their desperation, they remembered the one they had cast out, the boy they rejected, the son they denied, the man they abandoned. They went to him and said, "Come, lead us. Fight for us. Deliver us." Imagine the moment. The faces of those who once pushed him away were now standing before him, asking for help. This was the turning point, not just for them, but for him. He could have said no. He could have chosen revenge. He could have reminded them of their cruelty. But instead, he chose something greater. He chose purpose over pain. He chose destiny over bitterness. He chose to rise. The chief cornerstone. The rejected child became the leader of the army. The outcast became the defender of the nation.